Hello, hello, hello. How are y'all doing? Got quite a bit of daylight going on here, but I'm going to turn this light on right here and see if it'll help. I think it will. Let's see who comes on in. I want to do some makeup. I want to hang out. I want to chit chat with you guys. When you come in, say something so I'll know that you're here. I'm going to start out with a little bit of lip balm. Howdy, hey. Come on in, say hello. I got a whole sack full of stuff here. Some of it was sent to me as a gift, and some of it has just been tossed in there. And I got a few pallets, and y'all can help me decide what products I'm going to use. I just shampooed my hair today, so it's really good and clean. I'm going to put some eye cream on. I need some eye cream. I scream, you scream, we all scream for eye cream. I'm so corny. Howdy, hey. Howdy, hey. Come on in, say hello. I'm going to do a little makeup look. Hang out, chit chat. See what's up. See what's up with my peeps. Oh yeah, that felt good. When you come on, say hello. And that way I know you're here. I thought we'd do a makeup look today, complete with lashes. I have a pair of lashes here that are actually on their last leg, and I think I'm going to toss them. That's what they look like. And we're going to use a different pair. I've got this little thing from xoxo, Japan. It's really cute. This was gifted to me several years ago, and it's a great little container for storing lashes in. And it holds about 3 or 4 pairs. So I thought I'd put on some lashes today with you guys. Once I get the makeup look finished. Let's see who jumps on. There's several. Several of you have popped in and out so far. I don't know if anyone's just checking me out to see what I'm doing before they decide if they're going to stay or not. Anyway, we're going to give everybody a few minutes to get on. In the meantime, I'm picking eyelash glue off of this pair of lashes that I'm going to wear. Got some big pretty ones here. Got to be careful when you pull this glue off, because if you're not, then you'll pull some of the lashes off too. Hello, hello. Is anybody there? Okay, this pair of lashes is going to get torn apart if I'm not careful. Okay, there's the lashes. They're ready to go. Okay, let's start with some moisturizer. And I've got this one with retinol in it. I'm just going to use it. I like it. Just one little pump. Well, I said one. I think I need two. My skin feels dry today. That feels wonderful. That feels good. All right. Okay, let's see what I can get into here today. I'm going to try this Double Duty Beauty Smoothing Primer by Tarte. This is brand new. I've had it for about a month, but I've never used it. So let's see. Ooh, it's pink. Let's see what it does. Usually these smoothing primers are great for the T-zone. So that's where I'm going first. And we'll just apply this primer and see what happens to these pores. Just get the center of the face really good. And then spread it out. It's got a slip to it, almost like a silicone kind of feel. Not bad, though. Not bad at all. All right. All right, let me see if I can find a foundation or a BB cream or something. Let's use this one from Tarte. This, y'all, this stuff is awesome. It is a little bitty sample, but it's called Face Tape Foundation. And it just takes the tiniest amount. I mean, it's very full coverage. every time I squirt out too much. So I'm going to be really careful today, and we're just going to go lightly, lightly, lightly. And let me just start right there, and we'll see what happens. All right, let me use this little sponge. It's a dry sponge. So the color of this foundation is Fair Neutral 12N. But look at that coverage. It just keeps going and going and going. It's a little bit light for me, but we can bronze it up. Bronze it up, make it work. How are y'all doing? Come on in, say hello. Talk to me. Take it down here. I got a scar right there on my chin. I like to make sure and take it down far enough to kind of conceal that a little bit. I usually use concealer there too sometimes. Let me grab a mirror so I can see what I'm doing. All right. Let's use a little concealer. And we'll do our brows and some eyeshadow primer. I've got this concealer here from Huda Beauty. It's in the shade Marshmallow. It is so brightening. I love this stuff. And it just takes just the tiniest little amount. I'm just going to get a little dab. Just a little dab. Just the littlest little dab. And I'm going to go right there. And see, that little bit right there is enough for both eyes. And my nose. Put the cap on this before I lose it. I got a new bronzer today, but I left it sitting over there on the couch. I'll have to do an unboxing first before I can use it, but I can't wait to get into it. It's a really pretty cream bronzer from Anastasia Beverly Hills. Okay. Let me use a little bit of powder. I've got this one from AOA. It's quite white. There's a bit of it's got a really strong brightening power to it. And this is the type of powder that if you're not careful, you could get some flashback. So I'm just going to use this the tiniest little amount just to set underneath the eyes. Make sure that concealer. And then just right here in the center of the face. And then with what's left over, I'll just take it down here on the chin. Just a little bit of powder, not much at all. Okay. Very good. Very good. I look really white right now. But never fear, the bronzer is here. Okay. I'm going to use this little bronzer palette. It's actually a contour palette by a company called Idris Chica Beauty Studio. It's got several shades in here for contouring and bronzing, and I like to mix this one and this one together. And that's a pretty good blend for me, for my fair complexion. And we're just gonna chisel out these cheekbones and warm the skin up. And get these places up here that I've got a high forehead, and I need to bronze up here to kind of give the illusion that it's shorter than what it actually is. It's not really contouring, but it's helping to shape the face a little bit. Especially this side over here. This is where I normally part my hair. It seems like the hair, recedes back a little bit farther than on this side for some reason. I don't know why that is. That's weird. Okay, and then we're just going to take a little bit underneath the chin. Not anything dramatic, just a little shaping here. Hello, hello. Come on in, say hello. Just doing a little makeup, hoping that somebody will pop in soon and hang out with me. It's kind of a spur of the moment thing. Okay, now let's do a little blush. I really like this little blush and highlighter duo. This came from Ulta Beauty. It's their Ulta Beauty brand. But that color, Let me turn it towards the light. But it's like a rose mauve kind of color. It's just really, really pretty. It's pretty for my skin. So I'm just going to take a smaller brush here, and I'm just going to go back and forth on both sides, and we're just going to combine those two together and use as a blush topper kind of a thing. Look at that. That is so pretty. Hey, Sylvia, what's happening? I'm so glad you're here. I've been by myself for about 20 minutes. A couple people popped in, but they never did say anything. Now I'm just going to use just the highlighter part. I'm just doing my makeup. I just thought I'd hang out and chit chat with you guys, spur of the moment. You know, I mentioned it Sunday night, but I didn't really announce it till about 45 minutes ago or an hour ago. So it's not like it's a premiere or anything like that. Anyway, I'm going to use some eyeshadow primer now. This is the one from Ace Butte. It's the shade Light. Did you get a nap today? I haven't had a nap today, but that's okay. I feel good today. I got plenty of sleep last night. I didn't stay up too late, maybe till about 12:30, and then I woke up this morning at about 8:30, something like that. I got 8 hours of sleep. How are you feeling? Put minimal to go run errands. Yeah, I have days like that. I've got another easy. How many products did you use? I'm curious. I'm glad you're up to running errands today. The foundation I put on was the face tape from Tarte, and I used the Tarte primer. And then the bronzer that I used was this little palette here from it's Idri's Beauty Diaries. It's from Chica Beauty Studio. And it's got like a bunch of shades in it. And I like mixing this one down here with this one up here. That seems to put the right kind of color on my skin. Our cat wants to sleep all day and play all night, so we didn't get much sleep last night. Oh my gosh. Why are cats like that? They're nocturnal. I mean, we had a cat one time, and he let me train him, and so he was pretty good. He got to, hey Carla, how are you doing? He got to the point where he would sleep with me in the bed at night, and then let me go over this just a little bit more. And he would keep me company during the day. He was a crazy cat. He had a toilet paper fetish. I mean, I had to watch him because I turned my back on the toilet paper in the bathroom. He'd be in there tearing it to shreds and making confetti, and it is a mess. Okay, I'm going to do a little eyebrow action here. I got this one from Oakland, and I generally don't like their makeup products. And this is a bit on the warm side for me, but it's okay. And so, hey, Jane, how are you doing? Mascara, eyeliner, lip gloss, and powder. Okay. So that's great. 4 makeup products. You're starting your supper. Are you cooking? Carla, what you cooking? Hey, good looking. What you got cooking? Remember that from Hank Williams? Oh my gosh. My mom used to have his album. Y'all, I'm wearing an oldie but a goodie on perfume today. I have a Winsong in my stash that I've had for years. I mean, absolutely for years. Salmon fillet and potatoes and green beans. That sounds delish. Delish, Carla. I love salmon. I don't eat it very often, though. Usually when we go out to dinner somewhere. My husband, he prefers battered and deep fried fish, like Captain D's. I'm going to get my sisters on here. I just made a boo-boo. I like fried catfish. Oh, yeah, that's real popular here in these parts. In fact, our little town that we live in is called the catfish capital of the world. Can you believe that? So does mine. I just chased him out of the bathroom earlier, and last night he destroyed a whole roll. What is that? What is going on with these cats? I mean, I had to put it like in the cabinet to hide it from him, and he figured out how to open the cabinet and steal a roll of toilet paper from the cabinet. He was smart. I had to childproof the cabinets. Put that toilet paper under lock and key. He was fun, though. He was a fun cat. His name was Spunky. We had him for 17 years. My dad's side of the family are from over that way. Oh, I didn't know that, Carla. Okay. I think I'm ready to do a little bit of eye makeup here. Y'all can help me decide what palette I'm going to use. I got this rainbow palette. It's called Morphe and Nine Fierce Fairy Tale. It's really pretty, like a rainbow palette. Let me open it up and show it to you. All kinds of colors. Look at that. So I could do that. Or, let's see here. I've got this new one from Oaklawn that was given to me. It's really cute, but I really don't want to use it, so I don't want to throw that out there as an option. I just wanted to show it to y'all. It's cute the way it looks like flowers. Then I have this new one from Lorella. It's the birthday palette. It's got lots of pinks and reds in it. Have y'all seen it? Let me show it to you. Lots of pinks and reds and some pressed glitters. Looks like the ice cream truck or something to me. It's really super pretty. So that would definitely wind up being a pink look. And then I've got, hang on, I got another one I want to show you, and then we can decide. I've got this one from Flower Beauty. It's got like some nudes in it. It's like really pretty, like browns. I haven't even opened this yet. Anyway, let me just try to hold it up closer. It's like there's some dark browns and some medium browns and some light browns. It's mostly like browns. So I have that if you wanted to do like a nude type of look. There's another one down in here. Let me get to it. Here it is. It's got some pretty plums. It's called, it's from Profusion Cosmetics. And it looks like the little handheld thing that, you know, from the Ouija board. And they're all named, you know, after that. It's called Entity. Here, let me pull this plastic up. That way you can see it because it's glaring. Anyway, just some really pretty purples and plums. A couple of soft, like mauve-y type shades right through there. Hey, Melissa, how are you? Milo does too. We had to childproof the kitchen and the bathroom cabinet. Was about to lie down for a nap, but wanted to say hi. Oh, I could use a nap myself, but I'm pushing through it. So anyway, all these shades are named, you know, after that, which I don't care anything about all that. Y'all know me. So anyway, and then we have the Ace Butte Smoky Rose palette, which is, I've just got it and from Ipsy, and I've never used it. And it's really pretty. It's got like some warm shades on this side and then some cooler shades on this side. That bluish gray, I'm particularly interested in that shade right there. There's another like couple of grays. you know, and then that dark black. You could do like a really pretty, like a bluish gray smoky eye with this really easily. And then there's some other shades that would go really, really well with this reddish brown. And then you got like a couple of shades that look like they're on the plum side. There's a couple of light pinks there, right here in the middle. Anyway, this is an interesting color story to me, and it's a limited edition. They no longer have this on the Ace Butte website, but I was glad I was able to get it. Anyway, there's a silver and a gold in this palette, so that's nice. I'm doing okay. I haven't been sleeping the greatest. We're having fires around here, a whole bunch from lightning storms. You like the eggplant color? I do too. Yeah, these aubergine or eggplant purple. Anyway, those purples really make a pretty look. But anyway, so I've never tried anything from Flower Beauty. My eyebrows look kind of reddish, but they match my hair pretty good, I think. So anyway, there's lots of choices here today. Let's limit it down to 3. I think this is definitely going to be a choice for you guys. And then this Ace Butte will be a choice. And then this Morphe palette can be a choice, which it's the rainbow palette. So anyway, let me put these other 2 back. We'll use those another time. And y'all just let me know what you want to see, and we will create something together. And then there's other products that are down in this bag, some lippies, and there's a liquid eyeshadow from Mana Kadar. It's like a really light pink frost. I thought maybe I could use it today. So again, here's the Morphe palette. It's like a rainbow palette. So there's like pinks and purples, blues and greens, and then there's like oranges and yellows and a brown. So there's that one. This shade right here is a swirly shade, a swirly shimmer. It looks really, really interesting. Yeah, the Morphe palette does look like fun, doesn't it? I've got a diagram where there's like 9 different placements on the eye for eyeshadows. This would be good for using that as a tutorial, like how to do 9 different eyeshadows on your eye and use a bunch of different colors. It'd be fun. Do the swirly shimmer. All right, so let me just type these in and you guys can vote. Let me set this over here and I'll do a poll. Yeah, the tutorials idea would be fun. So I'm going to just do a quick little poll. I know there's not a whole lot of people in here, but let's see. I just want to get an idea of what y'all would like. We'll do the Ace Butte. The Profusion, which is the one with the purples. It looks like the Ouija board. And then the Morphe Rainbow palette. Okay, there's the poll. So if y'all will, just take a little vote there and we'll see. We'll see what we can do. I want to use lashes today. Hello, hello. All right, once everyone's had a chance to check out the poll and vote, then we'll get going with this eye look. Yeah, actually that photo that I was telling you about that has the placement for 9 different eyeshadows is really, it's really colorful. It's really great for colorful looks. And you can be challenged, you know, like if you were to do like a palette roulette with a colorful palette, you know, and number the shades 1 through 9 and then just place them, you know, wherever you want. And so, you know, the roulette part would be, you know, the random choosing of the 9 shades. So this palette would be great for that because I think there's 30 shades in there. Let me just double check that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, 30 shades. So you're sure to get a good variety when choosing 9 out of 30 shades. Anyway, it's called Enchanted and wait a minute, Fierce Fairy Tale. That's the name of it. It's a collab with Nyane. I think that's how you say her name. Okay, has everybody had a chance to vote? It looks like, let's see what the results are. Oh, there's just one vote. Oh, my. Okay, well, that's what we're doing today. It's unanimous. It must be a Friday where everybody's busy. You know, they're working or they're just getting off work or whatever. Okay, let's check it out, y'all. There is a transition color right here. So I'm going to start with it and then we'll see where we can go. That swirly purple shade is pretty. They're named, but I can't hardly read them. They're so little. So anyway, that transition shade is just like just a real neutral off-white kind of shade. And there's a couple of other lighter colors that are mattes that would work. There's a light pink one, or you could go in with a dark shade and then just use a lighter hue to transition it. But I like going in with a light hand and then building it up. That's my usual technique. Let's just put it that way. I've done quite a few blue looks, blue and bluish green looks here lately. So I kind of want to steer away from that if I can. I mean, I don't mind using a blue, but I don't want I don't want it to be monochromatic. You know what I'm saying? Not with all these colors. Okay. Okay, we got a good base going here. All right, let's see. Let me go in. Let me go in with this mustardy yellowish color. I usually don't use mustards very often. Here, let me show it to you in the palette. It's there it is right there. So I'm thinking this would look really good with browns or purples. You know what I mean? So I'm just gonna like place it kind of high up above the crease, and then just blend it over this whole area. And that way the other shades can kind of go into it. Like a second crease shade. I love fall colors like plums and wines, darker greens. Oh, yeah. You didn't get to make my live Sunday night, did you, Melissa? I'm glad you're here today. I could almost like hear your voice through your comment where you missed it and you were disappointed. Oh, I felt bad for you too. Okay. Let's go in. Let's go in with that purple. I think that purple is so pretty. I'm just going to stick with this same brush. And this dark purple, it's called well, I can't hardly read the names, but anyway, I'll show it to you. It's that dark one right there. And I don't know what purple's going to look like on top of this yellow, but we shall see. Yeah, it's a pretty color. So I'm trying to set myself up to use that swirly light purple shade on the lid because we wanted to see what that looked like. Sometimes these kind of colors right here can make you look like you've got a black eye. You know, that kind of a bruise that when it starts to fade, it gets all yellow and purple and ugly looking. So I want to make sure and put plenty of this purple on so it doesn't look like it's fading like a bruise. I'm just going to build it up right there. That's always been my problem. When I try to do a smoky eye, it looked like a dark purple black eye. I love purples and blacks together. I want to try to do this in a tasteful way, where it's not going to be so over the top that it makes me want to go wash it off as soon as the live is over. Have you ever done makeup looks like that and you're just like, ooh, I don't like this at all? Sometimes when you mix purple and yellow, it can kind of look kind of brownish. So I'm just continuing to build it up on this other eye. Blend, blend, blend. Okay. That's not too bad. All right, let me switch brushes and I'm going to go in with, oops, I just dropped that brush. I want to go in with one of these pretty golds or oranges. Let's try this peachy kind of a shimmer. I want to go above the brow line here and just blend that in with the yellow. I think that'll be pretty with this purple. I need to practice some looks for a wedding. I'm wearing a magenta colored dress, so maybe I'll have to find something that'll go with that color. Yeah, wedding makeup is special. Now, if it was me, and I was in the wedding wearing a magenta colored dress, I would go with a neutral eye and just keep it, I would wear plenty of it, but I would keep it understated as far as color goes and let the dress and the hair and all that shine through. Let your skin, you know, maybe a pair of lashes. That's pretty. That orange on top of that gold there is really pretty with the purple. Okay, let's check out this swirly purple shade. Ooh, it's like lilac. Let's put that on the lid. That's not bad, y'all. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Sounds like a fun tutorial video, like an evening wedding, daytime, formal versus church wedding on a Sunday morning. Yeah. Okay, so there's the purple shimmer. Now let me just blend that crease shade down over it. Not bad. Not bad at all. Okay, now I want to go in with I really like that shimmer shade. Let me just use another brush here. And I'm just going to go into that same shimmery shade with this little detail brush. And just take it underneath the lash line. And then I can always, add a little of the darker shade towards the outside. That's a pretty shade. I'm glad you talked me into dipping into it, Melissa. It's got just a really pretty sparkle. And it would go really well over the pinks too. I think pinks and purples look better together than oranges and purples. I kind of wish I'd went that way now. But this is not bad. Okay. So let's see here. What does this pink shimmer look like? Ooh, that's pretty too. Yeah, I'm going to use that pink shimmer in the inner corner. That's pretty. It sells going live here at 6:30. I promised her I'd be off before she comes on. And that way, my live stream wouldn't compete with hers. Okay, maybe just a tiny bit of that purple for the outside edge. Just to kind of make the eyes look a little bit bigger. Just like that outer third. I don't know if y'all can hear that helicopter nearby, but they take people from around these parts to the hospitals in Memphis or in Nashville, and they transport them through the helicopter. Okay. So that's the basic eye look. I thought about doing this creamy shadow here from Mana Kadar. Let's see if, I'm not sure if it'll apply. It's a roller ball is what it is. Let me swatch it for you. It's not really, it's right there. It's like an illuminator. You know, like a highlighter kind of a product. Let me take it on a brush and see if I can just apply a little bit of it. Okay, get some rest, Melissa. Thanks for coming, sweetheart. Oh, yeah, look at this pop. That is so pretty. So that was the way to apply it, was to just put some on my hand and then take a brush and pick it up. Just to give us a little bit more. Because more is more. All right, let's put some mascara on. I've got this one from It Cosmetics. It's a waterproof formula. I really like it. This is a fun palette, y'all. I can't wait to get into it again. Maybe do something with those pinks. Maybe the greens. I don't know. We'll see. This is a good brand for mascara, y'all, if you like to lengthen your lashes. And their regular formula does a great job too. Especially if you use like 2 or 3 coats. But since I'm going to wear lashes, I'm just going to simply just coat my natural lashes because they're so blonde, and just get some product on the lashes to color, bring some color to them. It doesn't really curl the lashes, but the mascara itself does, it is waterproof and it does last. Especially if you're going, itchy, allergy, watery, you know. So that's nice. Okay, let's put all this stuff up, and then I dropped something in the floor. I'll pick it up in a minute. I'm going to put these lashes on. So these are the lashes I decided to wear today. Let me show you what they look like. Kind of big and fluffy. And I was going to apply them on the live. I've got this glue here from Lorella. I really like this glue. You know, when I put my eyeshadow on, I always put the eyeshadow on the left eye first, and then I go to the right eye. But when I put my lashes on, I always put the first lash on my right eye, which is just the opposite. Why do we do things like that? I'm just like so backwards, so opposite. All it takes is a little bit of this glue, and I just coat the edge. I don't know if y'all can see it or not. It looks kind of bluish, the glue does to start with, and it only takes a second for it to dry. So by the time you get it on there and blow on it a couple of times, it's tacky. So you just hold it down. And let it stick. Especially the inner corner. That's where it always lifts on me. Okay, so there's one lash. You know, when you're wearing just one lash, it makes you look really weird. You definitely need both of them on. Okay, now this other one. Okay. We've got somewhere to go tomorrow night. So tonight, I'm just going to hang out at the house. I'm going to chill. I'm going to watch something good. Watch some good shows. I've got this app called Tubi, and there's a show that I used to watch a long time ago. It was called Third Watch. Have you ever seen it? Anyway, I want to get back into those shows. Sweet Pea came over and sat with me for a few minutes earlier when I first came over here to sit down. But she couldn't stay because, you know, I was getting ready to film. Okay. These are pretty long and dramatic, but I think that this eye look really needs something dramatic. Okay, I'm gonna let those dry. And let's do a lip look. I need something pretty neutral. I'm gonna go in with this lip liner here from Basic Beauty. I used this recently in a lip hooray, and this is in the shade Cocoa. This is good and creamy. It's a really good lip liner. Kind of cool toned. It's really nice. And then I've got this lip gloss here from Alamar Cosmetics. It's in the shade, was it Chartier? Cordier. Anyway, it's just a really pretty lip gloss. I'm going to try this combo today. I like the Alamar Cosmetics lip glosses. They are pigmented and they're thick and they stay. They stay put. Look how shiny that is too. Okay, let me make sure this is stuck down. All right. That is the look. I am going to spray it now with some Tarte Stay Spray. I love this stuff, y'all. It's a fine mist. It smells really, really nice. And it's the kind of spray that makes you want to keep on spraying it. When really 3 or 4 sprays is really all you need. I still feel some of it falling like on my shirt. So, not bad. I don't know if these are the right lashes for this look or not, but anyway, they're the ones I picked out, so I'm going with it. Okay, that is it. I got everything done that I set out to do. So yeah, I feel like this eye look needs a little bit of brown in it. I could add some brown to the purple, but anyway, I have to. Sometimes you just need to walk away from it, because if you keep adding and keep adding and keep adding, and then, you're just gonna mess it up. You're just gonna mess it up. I just don't like yellow eyeshadow. That's what it is. I really don't like yellow eyeshadow. And every time I use yellow eyeshadow, I feel like I need to use brown with it. There's not too much that in my mind that, either an orange or a brown or occasionally, like if it's a gold shimmer, I can wear that with a green. But I don't know if I really like this combination with the purple. Anyway, you'll have to let me know in the comments what you think. Maybe you liked it. Maybe you do like it. So anyway. But I'm not going anywhere, so it's just for fun. It's my first try with that palette. I like this lip look. I'm definitely going to have to wear it again. And I like that Manicadar highlighter shade that I used on the lid and the inner corner there at the end. It's very, very pretty formula. It's creamy and it dries down to a powder, like very quickly. So not bad at all. Well, y'all, I am going to sign off. I appreciate everybody stopping by, watching the video. saying hi in the live stream. The few of you that were here, I appreciate your time. I know this probably isn't the best time for live, but the last time I did a live on Friday, I had a pretty good turnout. Sylvia, I hope you have a lovely evening, sweetheart. Thank you for coming. I appreciate you. All right. I'll see y'all in my next video. God bless you today is my prayer. Bye.